how cold the world seems sometimes. Can I just stay where I am? But the world won't wait. Even the calmest water is intimidating. Even the shallow end feels so cold. But this is my platform, my moment. And this is my plunge to take. The key is to be prepared and to trust the water, they say. Trust in the path you've chosen. Trust when they say there is no fear. And you won't even feel the cold. Trust yourself.
Warmly welcome to the Oamk Talent webinar. I am your host today, Samuli Kakko, and for the next 1.5 hours, we present you with your possible future. Top quality studies that can lead to brilliant careers in Finland and all around the world. During the show, we will fill you in on our international bachelor's and master's degree programs, the student life at Oulu, and living in Finland in general. You will also get a taste of a Finnish culture and a true Oulu phenomenon as an award-winning Air Guitarist takes the stage. A few words about the webinar's technique. On your right side of the screen, you will find the chat. There you can comment on the show and also ask questions about Oamk studies. We have experts online answering for you, and they will stay online for an hour after the show, if any questions should arise. On the bottom of your screen, you will find the schedule of today's program. On the Oamk Talent, we will present you with 4 international bachelor's degree programs and 4 master's degree programs. They are the true talents of today's show. The programs will be presented by lecturers of Oamk. The Oamk Talent webinar will be recorded and you will be sent the link to the show afterwards. So no panic if something slips through your eyes. And of course, the talent show would not be complete without the panel of experts. But first, let's take a look at probably the most usual expectations of Finland.
You came to Finland. What did you know about Finland before you came to live here?
I know Finland is in the north, very cold, Nokia, and Finnish food like, how say, reindeer.
As one of our students showcased, Finland is usually known for its nature, culture, and technology industry. Located in the northern Europe, we are known as the land of 1,000 lakes, a country with clean nature and blue skies, luscious forests, and fresh waters. We have our 4 seasons, from hot summers over 30 degrees of Celsius to frosty winters when it's over 30 minus degrees outside. Trust me, it's really, really cold. These extremes have formed Finland and its nation into a very practical and organized entity, where basically everything has been taken into account. Finland has been selected as the happiest country in the world 6 years in a row. Our tax system allows healthcare for everyone, whether you have lots of money or not. It also allows education for everyone, from preschools all the way to universities. Technology is the biggest export industry of Finland, followed by the chemical and forest industries. Also, Finland is a very safe country with low corruption and high gender equality. For example, we have had a female president and also female prime ministers as well. We joined NATO this year, and our defense forces are one of the strongest in the world. Our universities and other educational institutions are ranked high in the international rankings. And studying in Finland opens doors to international career opportunities. The bright future after studies is something our panelists know of. Here we have Oamk President Heidi Fagerholm.
Hello,
Nokia's
everyone.
Oulu factory head Mikko Nissi.
Hello.
And executive producer Henri Turunen from Oulu 2026 project.
Hello, hello.
Welcome everyone. Heidi, as the president, you run the Oamk, Oulu University of Applied Sciences. University of Applied Sciences as an education is highly appreciated. Compared to conventional university studies, what are the benefits?
Thank you, Samuli. I would say the benefits are really that when you graduate from a University of Applied Science, you actually you become a professional. So you can directly be employed by a company, or you're equipped with skills like, may it be you become a nurse, an engineer, mechanical engineer, software engineer, dance or music teacher, but you're really professional, and that allows you to get a good employment and directly start working after your studies.
Brilliant, thank you, Heidi. Technology is the biggest export industry of Finland, followed by the chemical and forest industries. Now, with Helsinki being the capital of Finland, Oulu is regarded as the technology capital of Finland, with various technology innovations. It's been said that every day close to 3 billion people globally use mobile technologies developed right here in Oulu. Mikko, what does today's working life demand from the professionals of the future?
Thanks, Samuli. That is a very important question. I think what is needed from the future talent is really to be able to kind of master both hard and soft skills. You know, for instance, at Nokia, we are a large global company, and we have many roles and people working on those roles with very various backgrounds. So it really doesn't matter whether you study technical studies or more commercial stuff. I think we have requirements for all of them. But what is common for all of these skills is that you need to common to these needs is the skill that you need to master your soft skills, and for Nokia the most important soft skills are to ability to collaborate and network efficiently, and as world keep changing and evolving, you need to have the resilience and really passion for lifelong learning.
Sounds brilliant, thank you. We are a country of 3 official languages: Finnish, Swedish and Sami. Finland is considered to be an easy country to integrate to, and basically most of the Finns speak or at least understand English. There is room for different cultures in Finland, and social gatherings among different cultures are strong. Later on today's show, we will have Oamk's alumni from Vietnam telling us more about the living costs in Finland. But before that, let's talk about the distinctive culture in Finland. There is, of course, sauna, and from sauna we go to ice swimming. And then officially we have the official Santa Claus, and we have also the Moomin, both huge international success stories. And then there is Oulu's gift to the world, the Air Guitar World Championships, where a person plays an imaginary guitar. The story behind the Air Guitar World Championships is quite a fit to these times, where there is war raging in many places around the world. Since 1996, the purpose of the event and playing the air guitar is to promote world peace. According to the competition ideology, wars will end, climate change will stop, and all bad things will vanish if all the people in the world would just play air guitar. Henry, you work for the Oulu Culture Foundation. Now, how does Oulu 2026 encourage communities on starting international projects?
Our Oulu 2026 European Capital of Culture program is largely built on international open calls, so everyone can join. There are all kinds of actors, both locally and in Oulu or internationally, and they are welcome to join. And one of the key criteria we have is European dimension and collaboration between different actors in all around the world, actually. And we help our local communities to find these new kind of international collaborations and partners, and this helps them also to gain new kind of funding and possibilities.
Thank you very much, and thank you all the panelists. We will come back to you very shortly. Now, let's get down to business, our talent, that is. We will present you with 4 bachelor's degree programs and 4 master's degree programs. They will be presented by our Oamk lecturers. Hi there, everyone. Lovely to have you all here today. But now, to our first talent, which is a forerunner in information technology innovations. Please welcome Bachelor of Engineering.
Do you want a world-class education? To study in a world-renowned ICT city? To develop your IT skills in real-world projects? A degree that secures you a good job? To network with work life during your studies? To be a part of an international student community? To be an ICT professional?
The answer is Oamk.
Senior lecturer Kaisa Orajärvi, warmly welcome.
Thank you.
You lead the studies on this degree. Please tell us, what does the studies actually include?
Our studies focus on web development in computer sciences. Our students learn a lot of basic of engineering, such as mathematics and physics and computer science. And the studies consist of software development, web and mobile application technologies, and databases. Our students are learning a lot of things first in theory, and right after that they are using their skills in the projects. There are a lot of learning by doing.
How about then what possibilities does the degree offer? For example, genuinely leverageable internships.
Our students are networking all the time. the best network is their fellow students. There are more than 20 nationalities in our group, so after graduation they will have international network. They are also networking with the companies. On their third and fourth year, they will have 2 company-oriented projects when they were working in a company, and it helps a lot of them to have a workplace after graduation. There's also very good opportunity to study abroad. We have several international universities cooperating with us, and there are 2 universities that our students can go to have a double degree.
Fantastic. Then how about how does the future working possibilities look like?
This ICT in Oulu area is full of ICT companies. They call it like a Silicon Valley of Finland.
Right.
And we are arranging this recruiting event every year for our ICT students. There are almost 40 companies here come to present themselves to our students. But not only ICT companies need our students, almost every field needs ICT professionals. And company seeks students who are willing to develop themselves on ICT continuously. Our students can be, for example, web designers, web application developers, project managers, or user interface designers.
So there's lots of options what you can become,
Yes.
really. That's really exciting. So let's move to our panel, because I think there is one question. Mikko.
Yes, thank you, Samuli. Thank you, guys. A very interesting presentation, and I think I have a first-hand experience on these company-oriented projects that Nokia has been hosting, so thank you for that. I was just thinking if you can clarify that how are these studies actually arranged?
Our study are arranged here in campus, and we hope that all our students can arrive here in Oulu by the end of August, when the studies are beginning. There are few online lessons, but there are a lot of group works here in campus. And all studies are in English, and our international students are learning basic of Finnish also.
Sounds interesting, thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Kaisa. Our next talent is the architect of the modern digital world. Please welcome Masters in Modern Software and Computing Solutions, presented to us by Development Manager Teppo Räisänen. Sorry.
In the master's degree in Modern Software and Computing Solution, the focus is on programming and software engineering. You will learn basically how to design, implement, test and maintain software code. Topics include, for example, data structures and algorithms, machine learning, blockchain, supercomputing, and so on. You will also learn all necessary skills and techniques to work as a software engineer and to solve complex problems using software. In addition, you will be studying the required scientific knowledge to conduct research and perform case studies. In our degree program, you have the flexibility to pursue a master's degree either on business administration or in Master of Technology. During your studies, you have the opportunity to collaborate with international companies located in Oulu, such as Nokia. Or if you are already employed, you can do your thesis and case studies for your own company. With our studies, you become eligible to apply to the University of Oulu graduate schools, where you can pursue a PhD degree. Today, software is a key component in just about any product or service development. It's really difficult to think any product today that wouldn't have a software component in it. And that's why the need for software engineers is increasing every day. And just in Oulu alone, we have an acute need for about 1,000 programmers. And this need is in the millions when we think about worldwide. And of course, we have excellent salaries, we have excellent remote work possibilities. So you're all welcome to come and study with us at our degree program. Thank you, Samuli.
Thank you, Teppo. That sounds so amazing. I might even apply, because that's a dream come true, really. We have another question, and that comes now from Henry.
Yes, thank you, Teppo. The buzzword of this year has been artificial intelligence, and I would like to know what is the role of AI in software development?
Thank you. Excellent question. And indeed, we are ourselves just learning how to utilize AI in software development. During the past year, the development has been really fast. And I'm pretty sure even the companies are thinking that, okay, how do we actually use AI? I'm sure that using AI makes the learning of basics of programming quite easy. But indeed, you need lots of skills to apply AI in a more demanding roles. But it's excellent for example, designing, testing, and finding security breaches and so on. So we try to teach our students to use AI responsibly.
Thank you very much, Teppo. Thank you. Still 6 more talents to come, so don't go anywhere. But now let's hear what reasons the Oamk students had for coming to study right here in Oamk.
Yeah, so I just wanted to have some big contrasts to what my home country is, and I also wanted to go to a country where I know the education is good and which I also wouldn't normally go to on vacation. So I just wanted some extreme, and I think I've got a good destination here. At Oamk especially, I think it was a lot about the experience reports from former students of my university who came here. So they were talking about very good tutoring here, that the university took care of them very well, and also that the courses were good, they were very practical also, that it's not only about learning but also about doing.
I study international business. I think that when I graduate, I will pursue a career in an international company. I know about the exchange programs, and which is good. I think most of my classmates, they have gone to UK or South Korea, Japan to study. It's good to broaden their views.
Well, for me, it was like I always wanted to do my bachelor's like internationally, so I was like looking for other countries. So one of my friends suggested like you should try researching on Finland. So I did my research, and then I was like kind of surprised about its like the sun phenomena over here. So I always wanted to like have a different experience other than the other students of my area. So that's why I came to Finland, and then in Finland, the better place for me was like Oulu, because it was like not really in the north and like in the north, so I can like get to experience the sun and everything, and even the cold nature. Yeah.
I enjoy studying, living here with my family. My kids study here for free, and then the education is very good, and the environment is very green, and I like the summer here.
More of our students' thoughts coming in this show later. Now, let's get to our third talent that none of us wouldn't manage living without, no matter where in the world you are. Nursing and Bachelor of Healthcare.
Do you want a world-class education? To study in top facilities? Combine your practical experience with top research? To work in a team of professionals from various fields? A degree that guarantees you a fulfilling job? To join the best to make things better? To be a Finnish healthcare professional?
Vansaaris Oamk.
Welcome to the show, Senior Lecturer Floro Gubelo. Hi, please tell us the key features of this program.
Yes, so the international degree program in nursing at Oulu University of Applied Sciences is an answer to the call of the global health leaders to address the critical shortage of nurses. And the achievement of the universal health coverage and sustainable development goals depend on nurses who are the largest group of healthcare professionals. And the nursing education experts with didactic experience in primary healthcare and specialized medical care thoroughly assess the curriculum in nursing so that produced talents can cope up with the changing needs in the society, such as making sure that we have patient-based outcomes, digitalization, and sustainable healthcare. And as we know that the concepts of multidisciplinary approach in the healthcare are emphasized well in nursing, and our curriculum is linked to the 4 fundamental aspects or responsibilities of the International Council of Nurses, including to promote health, prevent illness, restore health, and to alleviate the suffering of our future patients.
Brilliant. So we have a question, I think.
Thank you, Flora. As this is it's a relatively new program in the nursing here with us, and it started in 2022. So, how do you see how should Finland integrate students as let's say as a part of the solution for the lack of nurses, and how would you use them as a part of the workforce?
Thank you, Heidi, for that very important question. I think Finland needs to be more open to international talents. We need to make sure that we have enough practical placements for international nursing students. And we also need to make sure that we have sustainable integration programs for them so that we prevent the attrition of international talents in the country.
Thank you, Flora. Very nice.
Thank you very much, Flora. Thank you. Our 4th talent spreads knowledge and understanding wherever it goes. Please welcome Education, Entrepreneurship and presenter, Principal Lecturer Blair Stevenson.
Thank you. So the master's degree in Education Entrepreneurship is Europe's first master's degree in this topic. And in many ways, it focuses on trying to look at developing new products and services that are recognizing the disruptive nature of technology in education at all levels. The program focuses on pedagogy, business and entrepreneurship, and the concept of service design, all in a very practical way to support the participants to build and test their own education products and services. The program is professionally orientated, so that means that the individuals who come into the program have some work experience already. And so what they are doing is they're coming into the program to build something that corresponds with their work back home. This kind of a program is also hybrid, so most of the content is online, but then the participants will be traveling to Finland and to Oulu at periodic times in the year to work together and be part of intensive programs where they can begin to have a deep dive into the Finnish education system and explore how their products and services can potentially build innovations both in Finland and back home.
Thank you very much, Blair. And we have a question from Henry.
Yeah, thanks, Blair. This program sounds super interesting. What kind of applicants from what fields would make the best out of studying masters at Oamk?
This program has often taken an interdisciplinary group, so it can range everything from a classroom teacher who wants to come into the program to better understand how to build new digital products that support their work as a teacher. But it can also include people who come from very specific fields, like nursing education, all the way to people who come more from the engineering field who want to understand how better to build technologies that support some kind of educational or pedagogical outcome.
Thank you very much, Blair. We will see you again very shortly.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, let's jump into studying life and students' activities right here in Oamk.
I especially like that all the international students live in the same dormitory and that we can do a lot together. There are a lot of internationals here, and we were also very warm welcome from the Finnish students. So we have had a good time so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest. We've had already some parties and some orientation programs, and I think there are a lot to come. I'm especially looking forward to the trips we're going to do with the Erasmus Student Network to Lapland and to the Lofoten. And yeah, so I think there's a lot to do and not enough time for all that stuff, but I think we will not be bored.
All the teachers here is very good. They help us a lot.
So I think this is the classmate. Although we're from other countries, we're from different age, but we are so kind to share about our life, share about our daily life that we could develop together in the international business to have a bright career path in the future.
Well, because it's international environment, so when I study here, I can improve my English skill and communicate with people a lot. Yeah.
But I found a lot of extracurricular activities, like playing sports and hanging around with my classmates, and yeah, I've been playing a lot of volleyball, and it takes whole of my free activity time. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. I think it has a lot of to offer. You have a lot of student community. You can join a lot of I don't know, parties in the city center, and yeah.
In terms of student life, I would say it's pretty much better in Oulu other than the other cities of Finland, because it's more economical. The first year was quite not that much good because it was COVID, so it was more of a distance learning, but the second year was really good because there were plenty of exchange students and as well as parties and everything, so we kind of enjoyed.
What sort of friendships have you created during your time here at Oamk?
Are we friends?
I got really good friends group over here. It's more of a lifetime friends. If we stick here or here in Oulu and we are all settling down together, so I would say we will actually make a pretty much good group.
In Finland, we believe in hard work, but also we support people having hobbies and other activities outside studies and work. The student community is an important source of support for our students. Now, we have a former Oamk student in the studio right now. A warm welcome to Chamari Dasanayake.
Thank you.
Chamari, you studied international business at Oamk. How did Oamk's international studies prepare you for the working life?
So I have to first say, we had that international environment inside the class. So we had nearly 7 to 8 international people, and from them we learned how their culture and how the business in their countries is happening and those kind of things. So I think in that case, we all learn if we go to China, how we do our businesses there. So if you go to France, how do we do the business there? So that was the main thing I think I learned. So if I have a chance to go to abroad or in Finland, so in any company I can work. So yeah, that's the one thing Oamk gave us for our life.
And I think that's really important in the modern world, that we get along and can work and understand different cultures and backgrounds, definitely. Studying at Oamk is also very practical. How did it show during your years at Oamk?
Yeah, we have to work, we have some projects from first year to third year, there are so many projects going on with the real companies. So we have to build the tasks assignments for them and results. So they normally use those results for their companies. So with that practical things, and also we broad our network within us. So that that way, I think we learned a lot in the business world, real business world, and also for our own life also. So, yeah.
Brilliant. We have a crowd of future Oamk students, their parents and loved ones watching us online right now. So please tell us, or please tell them, why Oamk?
First, Oulu is one of a beautiful city, peaceful city. So you have to come to Oulu to see, and it's very beautiful. And then the second one is like in Oamk, the people, the teachers are very helpful, and students are very helpful. So you will get, sometimes you will get lifetime friends, or teachers also, maybe like the connection will be for a lifetime. And also that's, for me, in my opinion, the studying in Oamk is much stressful than in my home country, Sri Lanka. So you can compare, but you have to, I can guarantee that you will have a beautiful future if you select Oamk.
Thank you for those amazing comments, and all the best and all the good luck in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Do you want a world-class education? To study in high-class modern environments? To develop your skills in practice-based studies? To study in cooperation with our network of partners? To be a part of an international student community? A higher education based on sustainable values? To strive for a meaningful career?
The answer is Oamk.
The global financial crisis has had an effect also on Finland. However, living costs here are still about average of the Nordic countries. Next, our Vietnamese alumni student Truk fills us in on the financial side of living in Finland.
Hi, my name is Trúc Nguyễn, and I study in business information technology, but focus more on international information technology in Oamk. And I started to study during the 2016 to 2019. Yeah, and I worked after the graduation. I spent whole more time in working in the IT international company, and now I'm here working in Ericsson. I like really many courses in Oamk during the time I'm studying there, and I also have like a small practice during the dev lab. Like in the dev lab, I can learn how to pitching, how to presentation, how to do everything like picking talk with the colleagues and everyone. And besides, I also think with the course, they give me many knowledge so I can prepare everything for my career in the future. Living in Oulu, it's more cheaper. It's cheaper to compare with in Helsinki or somewhere other. And usually the government also support for your living costs. I mean like the apartment renting or transportation or something like that. And also you can just like some grocery store, you have some discount for the student. So basically with the renting, like if you want to have like share apartment, it will cost something around 230 euro. And with the family apartment, it will cost you something around 440 euro. And of course, it includes like electricity, water bill, and then internet also. And with the money you need to spend for the food, it depends on each person. Of course, like if you cook yourself or you need to go out to eat, it totally depends. Also, basically, you need to have like minimum 560 euro for 1 month. Yeah.
Thank you, Truk. Back to our talents of today. Our fifth talent keeps the market rolling. Please welcome the Bachelor of Business Administration.
Do you want a world-class education? To develop your skills in real-life business cases? To learn sustainable ways of making business? To have versatile career opportunities? To live in a unique and safe environment? To be a part of an international student community? To build your own future?
The answer is Oamk.
Welcome, Head of Degree Program, Eija Rajakangas.
Thank you so much.
You lead the studies on this degree, so please tell us the key features of the program.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so proud to present our degree in international business, DIB, as we call it. And our study program focuses on giving the various skills needed in the line of international business. And I would like to divide the skills into two categories, so hard skills and soft skills. Hard skills are study modules like marketing, accounting, legislation, IT skills and language skills. But in today's working life, the soft skills are equally important, or can I say that even more important. So the students get to learn decision-making skills, teamwork skills, leadership, time management, project working skills, and problem solving, which is also very important. In our study program, the cooperation with companies and organizations is very important. Our students do project work, group and course assignments. We have lecturers coming from the companies, and also practical training and thesis work give a very good contact to the working life in our study program. In our study program, students get a truly international experience. We have a very strong network with European universities, so our students can do the exchange program abroad, and we also get many students coming to our study program from our partner universities. Practical training can be done abroad, and there's also a possibility of studying a double degree with our partner university in Germany. But what is the best thing is that you can even find your job while you are studying, because practical training is a vital part of our study program. So many students find their job during that training, and they can continue working as a part-time employees, and after their graduation they can continue as full-time employees. Networking possibilities for local and international companies in Oulu area and also in the Finland are very good in our study program. And many of our graduates start their career in international activities. They work in international sales and marketing, import and export. They do office work, customer service, work on finance, and marketing design. So DIP is a good program for you if you want to have your options open, because during your studies you can work with many industries and see a lot of possibilities in Oulu and in Finland as general.
How fascinating. Thank you very much, Eija. And we move back to our panel, and we have a question from Mikko.
Thank you, Samuli, and thanks, Eija. I think you very well pitched your degree you are representing here, so well done on that. Is there any flexibility in the curriculum, or do all the students do the same courses?
Well, that is a thing that is very close to my heart, and glad that you asked that, because we think that it's very important for the students to find their own path and to think that what they want to study and what are their goals for the future, so what they want to achieve in their working life. So we try to find solutions with our students and to find the study modules that they want to study, and thus they can do a certain amount of free choice studies, and also in the professional studies they can choose what they want to study there. So you have all your options open, and you can find your own career.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eija. On to our next talent of today that makes our digital services work better than we could have ever imagined. Please welcome back Master's degree in Digital Performance with Principal Lecturer Blair Stevenson.
Thank you. So the Master's degree in Digital Performance is a new program that our university will be offering. And in many ways, this program has been established to support the development work that is expected in the Oulu region into the coming years, in association with Oulu being the European Capital of Culture for 2026. In many ways, connecting with Oulu's history with regards to technology, this master's degree will really support existing professionals to develop their work in the field of arts, culture, and technology. So in many ways, this is bridging the current work that a potential participant will be having in the fields of visual arts, other fields in live arts or performing arts, and allowing them to embed certain technologies into their particular programs and their practice. So this will afford students the opportunity to develop and experiment new approaches to art and technology. This is also a hybrid program, so participants will be able to continue their work in their home regions, working with the content that is online, and then periodically coming to Oulu to work within intensive programs with an interdisciplinary cohort from around the world. So this particular program, we are very excited because it will not only support individuals to look at embedding technology into their arts professional work, but also potentially supporting the exciting developments in the Oulu region into the coming years with regards to arts, innovation, and entrepreneurship.
Thank you very much, Blair, once again. And we move to Heidi.
Thank you. Thanks, Blair. This was, again, very interesting because it's a new program. And so what kind of background or career, previous, let's say, education the professionals that apply for this program should have?
Well, we're actually looking for a very diverse interdisciplinary group for this particular program. And there's a term that's often used describing a creative technologist. But in many ways, this can be somebody who comes from the visual arts, who's interested in using technology and trying to embed that in their previous visual arts work. Or, for example, somebody who comes from other arts and culture sectors, such as theater, dance, and other live entertainment.
Thank you very much, Blair, once again. Thank you. We have still 2 more talents to see today, but before that, let's take a look at what our Oamk students have to say about why they came to study right here in Oulu.
Since Oulu it's like the tech hub of Finland, or there is also Helsinki, but I think the second option is like to be in Oulu, and you can also develop in my industry, which is information technology, and I think it will enhance my my skill sets and experience over here. Yeah.
Well, for me, like one of the best technological industry originated from Oulu. So I wanted to do my bachelor's, and the bachelor's was like available in Oamk. So that's why I came over here to do my bachelor's in information technology.
Well, actually, my sister told me to come to Oulu because she's studying here. So she told me how nice it is, the environment, the city itself. So I got interested into finding my place in the Oulu. And I like the IT field, so I came here and I saw the opportunity and I took it. Yeah.
Okay. First, of course, I love Finland, and the winter here is quite different from Vietnam, and choose Finland because I heard that it had aura.
This environment is very friendly, and this is why I choose this school for my higher study in the university.
I like the weather here, and I love snow too. And I love Oulu too, so I pick Oamk.
Our seventh talent creates innovations for a better world. Please welcome Sustainable Product Development's Mechanical Engineering.
Do you want to have a world-class education? To make the world better with mechanical engineering? To be a part of a professional innovation alliance? To have a meaningful career? To learn your craft in a modern environment? To be a part of an international student community? To be a professional engineer?
The answer is Oamk.
Warmly welcome Senior Lecturer Matti Rahko. What are the key features of this program?
Thank you, Samuli. In Sustainable Product Development of the degree of Mechanical Engineering, our studies will start with an introduction of engineering fundamentals. Applied mathematics and physics will prepare you to adapt mechanical engineering-oriented subjects. Key contents of our studies are mechanical design, intelligent automation and robotics, product development process, and projects with sustainability as a cross-cutting theme. So you will learn how to develop smart and sustainable products and services. Equally important are the soft skills, so team working skills, innovating skills, problem solving, and communication skills, both in Finnish and English. Cooperation, of course, with local companies is an essential part of our studies. Our lecturers are experienced and valued professionals who are able to give the best learning experience in their own fields. And then when thinking a bit bigger picture, in our degree of mechanical engineering, student can get a truly international experience by doing an exchange student period in our European university partners. And when think about after graduation, the career options are wide. So you can work as a mechanical engineer in product development, or as a process engineer taking care of efficient and optimized production chain. You may find yourself as an entrepreneur working with future-proof product concepts, or as a consultant engineer providing solutions to constantly tightening sustainability regulations. Or you can be a regulator itself. Your skills will be highly valued wherever engineers are needed. Specialize in sustainable mechanical engineering and contribute to building a sustainable future.
Thank you very much, Matti Rahko. Such an important field as well. We go to Mikko this time.
Yes, thank you, Matti. Once again, very, very interesting degree that you have in here. You mentioned about the possibility of getting international experience. So I was just wondering that if one wants to go to study as an exchange student, so how long these assignments typically are in a fellow university in Europe?
Thank you for the question. So in principle, usually the exchange studies last for 1 or 2 semesters, so on the fall and then on the springtime. But also we have a double degree in which you work basically in autumn time, study in the autumn time and then work in the springtime, or vice versa, depending on the receiving university or University of Applied Sciences. And in that way you are getting the practical work in the industry done already while being as an exchange student.
Thank you very much, Matti.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, on to our last talent that makes sure everything digital is implemented. Please welcome Master's degree in Data Analytics and Project Management, presented by Development Manager Teppo Räisänen.
Thank you, Samuli. Yeah, last but least, actually last year we were the most popular degree option in our school. We got more than 2,500 applicants to our degree program. So in our master's degree program, you will learn the tools of the trade for data analytics. You learn the required mathematical principles. You learn the specific analytical tools, languages such as Python and its libraries. You learn how to visualize, analyze and solve problems using data. And in addition, you learn how to use data as part of your project management activities and your decision making. In addition, we teach you the required scientific knowledge to conduct scientific research in your thesis and case studies. In our degree program, you have the flexibility to pursue either the Masters of Business Administration or the Master of Technology. You have the opportunity to collaborate with the international companies located in Oulu, such as Nokia. And after your studies, you have the eligibility to apply to the University of Oulu graduate schools, allowing you to pursue a PhD degree there. And today we live in a digital era and we are producing more and more data every day. So data analytics is and will be a high-paying, high-demand job in the foreseeable future. It's been estimated that this year alone there's more than 250,000 new job openings in data analytics, and this will grow in the upcoming years. So please come and study with us and gain competitive advantage by learning how to solve business problems by utilizing data. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Teppo. We move to Henry this time.
Thank you for the great pitch again. And this studies sounds very important for the future. Are there any preconditions for applying to your master's program?
Okay, thank you. So while we accept students from different backgrounds, we are indeed a school of ICT, and we expect our students to have basic knowledge of programming. So I encourage all our applicants to learn Python, introduction to Python, before coming to study with us. That's the main thing.
Thank you very much, Teppo.
Thank you.
Studying at Oamk is sometimes quite hard work, but the energy is always good. Now, let's see how our students describe their studies at Oamk just in 3 words.
Well, peaceful, nature, and people. Yeah.
For me, it is cool, fantastic, and maybe quite a bit cold too.
Fun, cold, and cool.
Innovative, I think, in terms of a lot of classes they offer to us, and in a way that that they are differentiates from other courses which I have made some research on. And the second word, I think it's the freedom of the way that we can conduct our studies over here.
Cold, it's independent, and it's very social at the same time. I know it collides together, but yeah, it works.
How about you?
Social for the environment, and easy for the studies, and sauna.
Fun, it's first thing, and the second one is teachers are helpful, and the third one, the environment itself, that make you safe and make you peaceful to study. So the environment itself, about the Oamk campus.
We have now seen 8 different degree programs of Oamk's international studies. But let's go back to our panel one more time. Dear panelists, when thinking about all the talents, what qualities do you believe are the most important in the modern working life? Let's start with Henry.
That's so important question. I think curiosity to learn new things is the key, and that there must always be a readiness to learn something new.
Indeed, indeed. Do you agree, Heidi?
Well, I do agree, but I would add also not only the curiosity but also the courage to learn new things and the right mindset.
Indeed. How about Mikko?
I also agree, and many things have been said during the webinar already, but I would maybe repeat that the right combination of the hard and the soft skills are definitely needed, and then really the passion for this lifelong learning. So that will take you a long way.
That is true. Keep that in mind there in the home audience. Thank you, panelists. We are coming to close to our show's end, but there is still something very important and exciting to be experienced in the style of Oulu. As mentioned in the beginning of our Oamk Talent, we get to see a live air guitar show today. And we have the Finnish medalist of the Air Guitarist World Championships in the studio. Please welcome Aapo Rautio.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us something about air guitar performance. What is an award-worthy air guitar performance like?
Award-worthy air guitar performance is just pure self-expression, you letting go on stage, being who you are, without holding anything back.
That's brilliant, and I think the style is very important as well, because you look very different from our rehearsals.
I thought I made myself pretty for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll let you go and make final preparations. We will see you very shortly.
Thank you.
And as he gets ready for our show, I think I want to thank our talents and our panelists and you watching at home and joining for us today. You will have the webinar link to your email after the show, and if you have any questions about Oamk or applying to Oamk, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Now, all the best to every one of you out there, and let's enjoy the show. Please welcome Aapo Rautio.